Hey guys, Zach here. I know it's called football, joining you after yet another disgraceful and disgusting performance by Arsenal. These players, and frankly, the manager who got it all wrong today, at least in my opinion, and from all of the information and the tweets I've gathered today from the loss during the game, they seem to all be in agreement. I mean, the way the team was set up from the very start, taking Granit Xhaka out of that midfield, placing Sambi Lokonga in there all on his own. Even if he wasn't, you're forcing Odegaard to come back deep. Lacazette at some point during the game was sitting in the midfield. I cannot bear to see Lacazette on the pitch for this football club any longer. I cannot see what he offers to this team. If we don't get a penalty, he is useless. I don't care about the build-up play. I don't care anymore about it. It doesn't matter. Eddie Nketiah has come on as a sub in the last two games and done more than Lacazette has done in the past for the all of 2022. I don't care how far it goes back. I don't care the build-up, the assists that he's done. It's about what you can do on the pitch consistently. When Eddie Nketiah has come on this pitch, he's looked dangerous. Now he's hit the post twice. I understand it's not a goal. I understand you don't get anything from it. He's been unlucky to not score. Lacazette has not shown 1 ounce of effort to shoot on target, let alone shown threat to score a goal from open play at least. I don't care about the penalty he scored. I just don't care about Lacazette anymore. Put him on the bench. Don't have him in the squad. Give Cedric the armband. Let him wear it around his fucking head for all I care. He is useless. He cannot help this side anymore to achieve anything, let alone trying to get Champions League football back to this football club. Like I said, Eddie Nketiah has done more than Lacazette has in the last two games, and I have seen from him in I can't. I mean, my brain doesn't function when I see Lacazette on the pitch. Martinelli was subbed off, the most dangerous player on the pitch, and unless Arteta was worried about some sort of injury, or he picked up a knock, or he was getting beat on over and over and over again, that's the only excuse I can accept as to why Gabriel Martinelli has come off the pitch and Lacazette has played yet another 90 minutes for this football club. I cannot understand that decision. Without Thomas Partey, Mikel Arteta is no more good than Lampard as a coach. I have never seen Arteta look so docile and stoic during a game of football. I didn't see any ounce of screaming. The only time he looked to be shouting at the players was when someone was coming on the pitch. That's the only time I saw him actually talking to someone to make an effort. The whole game he's sitting like this, looking like this, worried. What are these players supposed to do? They have no game plan. They have no clue what to do except pass the ball sideways. They try to play this tricky little intricate one-touch pass, and Brighton don't care. They're hoofing the ball up the pitch. They knew from the start of this game that Arsenal were prey. You could tell. 11 dogs with their tails between their legs. For 88 minutes. That's all I saw. Not one player was put in an effort to do anything important other than maybe Martinelli. I don't care how long Odegaard chases after the ball to apply pressure. These players couldn't control a ball from a 10-yard pass. Sambi Lokonga is put on this pitch to do a job that Thomas Partey and Granit Xhaka can do together. And somehow all of that responsibility is put on Sambi Lokonga. I cannot understand this. Pulling Xhaka out of the midfield, forcing him to play that left back role, and he's clearly at fault for the first goal. The clearance by Lewis Dunk set in to whatever this fucking guy's name is. I never heard of him before. And I'm not trying to be rude. He was fantastic for Brighton all day. I just can't remember his name right now. Had an assist, scored a goal. Mwepu, I think it was. Fantastic today for Brighton. In the right place at the right time, read the game. The clearance comes in from Lewis Dunk. It was no more than that. Perfect ball into Trossard, who makes no mistake. Emile Smith-Rowe has lost it. He seems to have just lost his mojo. Should have hit that ball first time. Has to be putting that away. The goal that was called offsides from Gabriel Martinelli in the first half. Nobody can explain this to us fans. How it was given offside. Took 4 minutes to come to a conclusion. And it wasn't clear and it wasn't obvious. Everyone is in agreement with that except the little rats, the little bots on the rivals on Twitter who just notifications on. You cannot pay attention to these people. They mean nothing. They're as useless as David Coote is as a referee. So you have to ignore these people. When I see men in blazers tweeting in defense of Arsenal and how that goal can be called offside, surely you know what the answer is. David Coote isn't asked to go look because there is no definitive answer. If that camera would have been on David Coote looking at that, the FA would have gone down in fire, I swear to God. Because you cannot show me a clear and obvious decision as to how that's offsides. And yet they looked at it for 4 minutes, and yet they called it offsides anyway. It blows my mind. And this referee was horrendous today, David Coote. He must have posters of Mike Dean all over his house. He made it all about himself. He doesn't have the balls to control the game. He's not man enough to take these players, calm things down, and control the game. Instead, he gives a yellow card when he wants to. Cucarello is on 4 or 5 fouls, 3 of them on Saka in the first half, no yellow card. Odegaard's first challenge is a yellow card. One of the Brighton players, their first challenge is a yellow card. That's not consistency. Consistency is showing Cucarello a yellow card on maybe his second foul, or maybe his third. That's consistency. And David Coote today was disgusting, absolutely disgraceful. No balls, no effort to control the game whatsoever, and it was out of control, and he didn't do a thing to stop it. Dishing out random yellow cards because you flip heads or tails is not controlling the game. It's a cowardly way to officiate a Premier League game, and we see it week in and week out from the same Premier League referees, and nothing changes. They don't have to explain anything to the fans. They don't explain anything to the managers. They group up like mobsters, and they continue to do it every week. They don't answer to anyone. And if you question them, if you have anything to say about an official in the Premier League, you get a fine. That's your explanation. It's a disgrace. And I'm not putting this on the referee all today. Arteta got it wrong. The players showed nothing. They showed no grit. They didn't jump to challenge for balls in the air. They didn't win any second balls. It was all pretty little one-touch pass. And Brighton were happy to break it up all day long. These players were fist-pumping when they made a tackle. Fist-pumping when the ball went off on Saka. Coming together defensively, and they were fantastic today, and they deserve to win. All things considered, Brighton deserved to win, and what does that tell you about this team? What has happened in the past 3 weeks to this Arsenal team to go from favorites to top 4, 2 games in hand, to looking like shit? Utter shit. If it's down to the Partey and the Kieran Tierney injuries, so be it. But you knew that could happen. In January, we tried and chased after players, couldn't get deals done. Guendouzi's gone in the summer. Lucas Torreira's gone in the summer. Maitland-Niles gone in January. Aubameyang gone in January. Nobody came into this football club. And now we're reaping the benefits of an absolutely shambolic second half of the season. Disgusting. I am fed up of watching this team. Really, really fed up. And the fact that I have to try and not let this ruin the rest of my day, the rest of my weekend, every fan can feel for that. And it's just such a disgrace. I don't want to see tweets from players. I don't want to see Arteta's press conference. I don't care to see what these players have to say because they don't perform on the pitch. It's simple as that. That's all it is. I don't care about your little tweets. I don't care about coming back stronger. I want to see 3 points on the table, and we haven't seen one in the past 2 games. That's all for me. I'm leaving it at this, guys. If you have anything to say, please give me a comment below. Hit me up on Twitter. I know you're probably just as angry and pissed off and fed up as I am. Let me know what you think the issue was. Tell me your thoughts on the ref, on Arteta, on the system we played today. Why haven't we brought anybody into the football club in January? Let me know your thoughts, guys, please. And as always, I appreciate you watching if you've made it this far. If you clicked on the video at all, I appreciate your time. Thanks very much. And See ya.